Jah Rastafari.
Justice. Justice.
To sleep, yet a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest. And poverty will come down on me like a thief in the night. Ain't no time for waiting, no procrastinating. Time to rise and put your love into the test. Soon you're sure to see hard work will bring you success. Should I linger for a moment? No job, no time. Should I slumber for a moment? No job, no time.
Justice.
Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari.
Showdown, 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 down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, down. You're still heading for a showdown, 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 down. You better go down, go down, go down, down. Say everywhere is just problems and pain. Suffering and dying in vain, as mankind gone insane. Look what they're doing, Johnny. Everywhere is just rumors of war. Tell me what they're fighting for. Fighting for power, but one by one they're more. They're heading for a showdown, showdown, showdown. They better slow down, slow down, dry, when the river run dry. What a life is like a river, running out to sea, stretching out to oceans of humanity. What a hell when the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What a hell when the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What a hell when the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What a hell when the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. The rivers of life keep on flowing. Yes. People keep coming, youths are growing. Yeah, yeah. And I hope that we all are learning that whatever we don't use, we're sure to lose. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. Life is like a river, running out to sea, stretching out to oceans of humanity. What the hell will the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, when the river run dry, when the river run dry. The rivers of life keep on flowing. Yes. People keep coming, youths are growing. Yeah, yeah. And I hope that we all are learning that whatever we don't use, we're sure to lose. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry.
When the rivers run dry, there would be suffering. And when the rivers run dry, there would be suffering. No man a try left one be go for it. What a judgment it gonna bring. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter if you cry blood, it not go pretty cause you never show love. You should not push your hand enough in them gloves. Who you know you get afraid you can't budge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get your chance and abuse it. Never stop until you gonna lose it. What can save the people? Good music.
Justice.
Music, music.
What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry.
Life is a river in the river stream, so you have to give praises unto the supreme being. Them never know we would have been so clean. Live right as kings and queens. Negative that can never make you cross. Never throw away your stick before you cross. So good seed and you will live longer, longer, longer.
What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. What the hell will the river run dry, will the river run dry, will the river run dry. wanna share with you my life story about God has been so good to me. But to share some blessing on me through the ups and downs and the wears and tears, through all the years, God has always been by my side. And when I thought that hope was almost gone, yes, He shed some blessing on me. Just my provider in everything. Just shed some blessing on me. I'm singing a song, my melody. I wanna share with you my life story about God has been so good to me. But to share some blessing on me through the ups and downs and the wears and tears, through all the years, God has always been by my side. And when I thought that hope was almost gone, yes, He shed some blessing on me. Just my provider in everything. He's my creator. The joy He brings, Alpha and Omega, beginning without end. Yes, He shed some blessing on me. I trust in His word and live by His grace. Try my best to uplift the human race. Now I've grown in strength and prosperity, 'cause I share His blessing on me. Jah is my provider in everything. He's my creator. Such joy He brings, Alpha and Omega, beginning without end. Yes, He shed some blessings on me.
Luciano, come on.
Well, justice, but he's a juvenile. Look it. But even though that children may seem outnumbered, a good over evil every time. Hi, hey. And even when the children may seem scattered, justice come to save mankind. We hey. I see the wicked spread themselves like a green bay tree, soon to be cut down and then cast away. Why do the soundboards range from day to day, trying to stop the justice from giving Jah the praise? And though they fight, they're only fighting in vain, caused by right, justice and rule and reign. Even when the children may seem outnumbered, a good over evil every time.
Chelsea, and I vex I. No Babylon and fight the earth and the earth of them not Jah. And then what good for any structure? Just lightning and thunder may come Babylon.
Herb is for the healing of the nation. It gives I and I a good meditation. It's been here from the beginning of creation. Cannabis a natural cultivation. Oh Lord, this me a people on fire from Babylon. The bride say give I a jar of the natural herb.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
It's good for my mind and it settles my nerve.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
And I vex her. Oh, Babylon fight the earth and the earth of them mountains. And they know it good for air and structure. Sure. Just lightning and thunder from Babylon.
Herb is for the healing of the nation. It gives I and I a good meditation. It's been here from the beginning of creation. Cannabis a natural cultivation. Oh Lord, bless me a people on fire from Babylon. The bride say give I a jar of the natural herb.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
It's good for my mind and it settles my nerve.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
Give I a pound of the natural herb.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
Yes, it's good for my mind and it settles my nerves. Oh well, there's no other herbs like these on the earth. Oh God, I realize that Babylon has no intelligence. The way they fight against our spiritual sacrament. But it's a reason why some people can't take the sand. The cannabis will cramp and paralyze all pestilence. Oh well, to fight against the good ganja makes no sense. Oh no, say give I a jar of the natural herb.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
It's good for my mind and it settles my nerves.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
Give I a pound of the natural herb.
You cannot be, you cannot be.
Yes, it's good for my mind, it settles my nerves. I and I rise up early morning and I chant a song and Rastafari.
I will exalt the Almighty Jah in all my thoughts.
I and I rise up early morning and I chant a song and Rastafari. I and I chant it, I am thinking and I'll never run away. I believe Rastafari. I say, hey, Rastafari. Just people, hey, Rastafari. I and I chanting, I am thinking, and I'll never run away. I say, Rastafari. To the world, I'm calling. To the world, I'm chanting. To mankind, I'm wondering. When we chanting, bing, bing, Babylon fall.
Almighty and terrible it is when the children of Jah should rally their hearts and their souls together with one focus and one intention and penetrate from the fallen of Babylon. For all the wickedness that Babylon has done unto I and I people, generation after generation. Lightning and thunder, my bright eyesight, brimstone and fire in the heart of Rome.
Janade, 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 Janade. Janade, 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 Janade. Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead. Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead, Jana dead. I rise up early morning and I chant, I song, and Rastafari. I chanting, I am me, and we never run away. Be Rastafari. Emancipation, Universal Declaration. Hold on, oh guys, yeah. Africa for Africans, that's where I got to be. Emancipation, Universal Declaration. Hold on, oh guys, yeah. Africa for Africans, that's where I got to be. No more in Babylon, free us from captivity. Africa for Africans, says Messiah Gavi. No more in Babylon, save the captives free. They took us from our mother's land, beyond our boundaries, and worked us so hard in their old territories. They enslaved I and our ancestors with much brutality, and even deny us our rights and liberty. But the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Yes, we're sure that we'll set the children free. How many mountains we have climbed, so many rivers we've crossed. Africa for Africa, that's where I got to be. No more in Babylon, save the captives free. Africa for Africans, says Messiah God. No more in Babylon, know your history.
Marcus Garvey, justice is greater than the law. If justice was not included in the law, then the law would be of no use to us as human beings. I ask no mercy, I ask no sympathy. I ask for justice. You may condemn the body, but not the soul. God condemns the soul. Judge me, and God will judge you. Justice is greater than the law. Justice, I know, and I know you two believe in time, but we shall wait patiently for 200 years if need be to face our enemies through our posterity. In life or death I shall come back to serve even as I served before. In life I shall be the same. In death I shall be a terror to the foes of African liberty. If death has power, then count on me to be the real Marcus Garvey I would like to be. If I may come in an earthquake or a cyclone or a plague or pestilence or as God would have me, then be assured that I shall never desert you and make your enemies triumph over you. Justice is greater than the law. Look for me in the world when there are a storm. Look for me all around you. For I shall come back and bring with me countless millions of black slaves who have died in America, who have died in the West Indies, and millions who have died in Africa to aid you in the fight for liberty, freedom, justice. I know that there are certain people who do not like me because I am black. You can enslave, as was done for 300 years, the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men. But you cannot shackle or imprison the minds of men. Justice is greater than the law. We in this section of the world are not entirely free from this unkind, unsympathetic, and uncharitable behavior of the groups or races around us. But since man has been placed on his own responsibility, whether he be black, white, or yellow, he must act on his own account. We will not unduly whine or complain, but reason among ourselves and see what can be done to remedy this state of affairs. Life is a conflict. You have to fight your way through it, whether you will it or not. Those of us who are able to fight most stubbornly live, accomplish most, and to them go the laurels, the palms, and triumph of our civilization and world. We unfortunately have not been trained nor educated to the truths of life, paradoxically so. May I say something to you to give you a true knowledge of yourself and life, so that the same glory and success attained by other men who understand themselves may be yours? Man in the full knowledge of himself is a superb and supreme creature of creation. When man becomes possessor of the knowledge of himself, he becomes master of his environment, the captain of his own ship, the director of his own destiny, the accomplisher of his own ends. Man should understand himself because man is full of knowledge, and this knowledge is a gift of nature. When Mother Nature created man, she deprived him of nothing. He was given the faculty of understanding all things around him, and this faculty for understanding has not been taken away from him. None of his senses have been taken away from him. So there is no excuse for the black man in lacking the knowledge that man is used to beautify the world and produce all that he needs for his happiness and civilization.
Great is the Lord and the company of your most established Zion and dirt. Cause your light to shine and justice sound, yo.
Look the world over, and whatever you see in it that is pleasing to man, contributing to man's comfort, to his needs and to his satisfaction, it is but the work of man. Man blessed with the knowledge of himself and the understanding of all things around him. If you are able to live with the knowledge of yourself and with the greater knowledge of nature, you must know what is good and what is not. You must know what is finite. You must know that which is material, physical, and otherwise is at your disposal to create or otherwise use. If we leave America and go over to the east to Japan, they will be telling their fellow citizens of Japan of the wonderful accomplishments of the Japanese people, proving that man is moving onward as time moves on. But you have hated yourselves as you have done in previous years. You have shown malice, prejudice, and hate to each other. And the result is that while other races have made progress, while India has made progress towards nationalism, while Ireland has made progress towards republicanism, while the whole world has made progress in man's accomplishments, you still stand fighting yourselves, dishonoring yourselves, showing no disposition toward that higher life so that you will be abundantly blessed. I hope that you will so reflect and think that you were created for some purpose other than exhibiting malice toward your neighbor or fellow men of your own race. What a pity it is that we cannot stand united without a written law. There is no written law compelling other races to stand together. They are brought together by the gentle touch of nature. The unwritten law of nature causes them to stand together on all occasions. So wheresoever you find them in the field, that one gentle touch of nature causes them to stand together, if need be, die together. But with the black man, you can preach to him from the pulpits. You lecture from the platforms, from the byways and the hedges. The spirit of cooperation, but he will not cooperate. You talk to him gently, you try talking harshly to him, he still will not cooperate. The result is that he falls prey to those who understand themselves and walk through the world making you their serfs and slaves. You must acquire an understanding of yourselves. Look around you. See the smiling pictures of nature, the beautiful hedges, the wonderful mountains, the wonderful vegetation all around. But because of your disposition to each other, you live in suffering, in want, in penury, and in debt. You lack the gentle touch of nature, love for each other. You hate yourselves. Black men, what is wrong with you? Why have you no affection for yourselves? Could I hope to see you living among yourselves as the people I've spoken of? Living in charity, love, and in sympathy with each other? It can be done. I wonder if you will adapt that course. Isn't it easier to enjoy prosperity than to live in ignorance and darkness? Why select the worst out of nature? Nature never gave pain, suffering, and death to the world. It was man himself who selected death, pain, and sorrow. I wonder if I cannot inspire you to select between good and evil. Let me impress upon you once again that whatsoever your hardships may be, whatsoever your difficulties in life, they are your own selection. And so if you encourage them, if you husband them and take them to your bosom, they will abide with you. Nature will not take them away from you as Mother Nature did not give them to you. She is not responsible for your sorrows. Mother Nature represents all that is beautiful. She gave you the highest personality in the realm divine. Your sorrows are your own. If you want joy, if you want sunshine, it is before you abundantly in nature. I made a selection of sunshine, the beautiful sunshine. I made a selection to laugh with the moon, to laugh with the stars, and sing with the birds of the forest and of the wilderness, to join in the rhythmic music of the winds that sing from east to west and from north to south. Had I selected sorrow, I would have been dead a long time ago, and been without that which would send me into the presence of the divine, because I would have lived not with the knowledge that is divine. We must acquire the higher knowledge of life.
Great is the Lord and the company of your most established sign and dirt. Cause your light to shine and justice sound, yo.
We must acquire the higher knowledge of life. Black men and black women, will you get the knowledge that the white man has that causes him to be leaders and masters in the world? They are not gods with a peculiar source for understanding the world around them. They have only given expression to the knowledge of their humanity and been able to use and conquer all to their satisfaction and glory. And that is why they are always greater than you in every community that you find them. Isn't it strange that wheresoever the white man is found, he takes precedence over you? Why is that so? Answer that for yourselves, black men and black women. Wheresoever you come in contact with the white man, you always have to go down in defeat before him. Whether it be in England, in France, or in America, you always have to go down to the white man, and yet he has 2 eyes, 2 feet, 2 hands, same passions, same senses and feelings as you have. Your feet are not put on opposite sides, now your hands turned around the other way. But it's because you fail to use your will, your knowledge, and your mental faculty to the point where you will enjoy life around you. I'm only here and not in the gutters and in the pond of despair because I use my intelligence. And I swear that no man alive shall ever use his intelligence in understanding the works of nature more than I. I shall rise as high as he ascends. I shall meet him on the same platform of mental equality and fight him till thy kingdom come, because nature created us equal. I want you to make up your minds as I've made up my mind years ago. Make up your minds that you will rise to the knowledge of your soul. Because of your ignorance, you cannot understand and decide between good and evil. You don't know whether you're doing right or wrong. With a greater knowledge of life, you're able to appreciate all things around you.
Great is the Lord and the company of your most established sign and dirt. Cause your light to shine and justice sound, yo.
I'm able to gather you here because I understand you. Understand your neighbor, your wife, your children, and you will be able to live in harmony with each other and get the best out of life. The early Africans were able to be the fathers of our civilization because they persevered in their object. When we hear the civilization of the Alexandrias, of the Timbuktus, the creation of the black man in the early ages, do we realize that the civilization we now enjoy was handed down to the present century? But the black man went back to sleep and is still sleeping. We are trying to awaken you to the true consciousness of yourselves. You young black men, you young black women, may we not appeal to you knowing you as we do to turn over a new leaf, rejecting the ignorance, the foolishness, the childishness that has been your part for these many years. We have looked into your faces, you growing manhood, the rising generation, and no serious thought can we see registered on your countenance but the thought of vulgarity. I've been in your presence and my heart bleeds for you, the conduct you reflect. I've listened to your dirty language used to express yourselves when you could have expressed yourselves in good form. Can I appeal to the black manhood to turn over a new leaf? I'm ashamed of my black manhood, and what I've said to the black man, I also said to the black women. Your conduct is disgraceful. Young women whose personality spells respectability, at the least provocation, the filthy words they utter would almost make you turn and run away from them. A race that cannot conduct itself any better than that is bound to go down in defeat, is bound to go down in death, in hell, and in degradation. Your conduct is going to destroy you. You're driving your best friends away from you. Men will not respect you because you do not respect yourself. As I come in contact with my race from both a financial and social point of view, I realize how weak we are in the essentials that make for success. You are your worst enemy. The black man goes into business and tries to do the right thing, but what do we find? He gets no support from his fellow man. They lie on him, they rob him, and the next thing you hear, he's out of business, pulled down by you, his brothers. We have no faith and are dishonest to each other.
Great is the Lord and the company of your most established sign and dirt. Cause your light to shine and justice sound, yo.
There is no love for the man in black. See how we are struggling as strangers in a foreign clime, struggling in America, in Europe, in Asia, and in Africa, where men look upon us, not with love. You may condemn the body, but not the soul. It was not in their power to condemn the body. God condemns the soul. Judge me, and God will judge you for judging Marcus Garvey.
Emancipation, Universal Declaration. Hold on, oh God. Africa for Africans, that's where I got to be. Emancipation, Universal Declaration. Hold on, oh God. Africa for Africans, that's where I got to be. No more in Babylon, free us from captivity. Africa for Africans, says Messiah Gavi. No more in Babylon, save the captives free. They took us from our mother's land, beyond our boundaries, and worked us so hard in their old territory. They enslaved I and our ancestors with much brutality, and even deny us our rights and liberty. But the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Yes, we're sure that we set the children free. How many mountains we have climbed, so many rivers we crossed. Africa for Africans, that's where I got to be. No more in Babylon, set the captives free. Africa for Africans, says Messiah Gavi. No more in Babylon, know your history.
Blazing fire, make it burn.
Fire burn way.
This is what you can't cool, can't quench. Luciano, upon Babylon wall and fence.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
One more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Two more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Three more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
So right now we not ease up. Fun Babylon, Babylon I get squeezed up. Babylon so cold till Babylon. Blazing fire, make it burn.
Fire burn way.
This is what you can't cool, can't quench. Luciano, upon Babylon wall and fence.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
One more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Two more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Three more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
So right now we not ease up. Fun Babylon, Babylon I get squeezed up. Babylon so cold till Babylon them a freeze up. Rasta so hot and them could never deceive us. Now come grieve us, well Negos. Yes, Selassie I him always a lead us. Rastafari him always a teach us. Yes, the most I know how to reach us. Come in Luciano is a boss.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
One more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Two more time.
Still a good and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Three more time.
To be rich and I have been gay and tear Babylon down.
Hey, we have to sing it. Let's sing it up, man.
We gonna tear down the walls of oppression. Tear down wicked Babylon.
It's a big argument.
We gonna break down those prison cells. Let the captive free.
Set them free.
Tear down hypocrisy in our society.
Yo, well on your policies and your prison cell. Have the people in the poverty and thinking smell. Well, I know that time will fill. Might as well. I know that time
see the terror spreading across the face of the earth. And we know that there's no one that wins. But all this war is a matter of who suffers most. They're wide awake, still asleep. They're wide awake, still dreaming. So they're wide awake, still asleep. Wide awake, still dreaming. Checking out the world, then I realize people are drifting. See the way they live, don't you love to give? Something is missing. You can hear it any minute without a doubt. Someone reached a limit and passed out. One whole community blast out. Going to be like those who get cast out, cause they're wide awake. In this world, we see all that's happening. We see the terror spreading across the face of the earth. And we know that there's no one that wins. All this war is a matter of who suffers most. They're wide awake, still asleep. They're wide awake, still dreaming. So they're wide awake, still asleep. Wide awake, still dreaming. Taking out the world, then I realize people are drifting. See the way they live, don't you love to give? Something is missing. You can hear it any minute without a doubt. Someone reached a limit and passed out. One whole community blast out. Going to be like those who get cast out, cause they're wide awake, still asleep. Yes, they're wide awake, still dreaming. They're wide awake, still asleep. They're wide awake, still dreaming. We are Jah children. That's us all. Babylon must go down. Free up the children out of down pressure, man. You must go down, Lord. Free up the children out of your bondage, oh wicked man. The judgment has come. There's so many hungry mouths to feed. Poor people are living in need. Good God Almighty, we are Jah children. Let us go. Babylon must go down. Free up the children out of down pressure, man. You must go down, Lord. Free up the children out of your bondage, oh wicked man. The judgment has come.
You better listen.
There's so many hungry mouths to feed. Poor people are living in need. Good God Almighty, we're struggling hard just to survive and live a decent life, but it's not easy. I know this road is not a big road. Give us a chance to live as we suppose, 'cause it's one God, one aim, one destiny. Every man was created equally. Free up the children out of depression, me. You must go down, your bondage. Oh, wicked man, the judgment has come.
You better listen.
You better heed to your calling, cause Babylon is a falling. Every man will be rewarded for his work. Lord, we are your children. Let us go. Babylon must go down. Free up the children out of down pressure, man. You must go down,
Go down.
Lord.
You are go down.
Free up the children out of your bondage. Oh, wicked man, the judgment has come.
You better listen.
There's so many hungry mouths to feed. Poor people are living in need. Good God Almighty, we're struggling hard just to survive and live a decent life, but it's not easy. I know this road is not a bed of roses. Give us a chance to live as we suppose, cause it's one God, one aim, one destiny. Every man was created equally. Free up the children out of depression, me. You must go down, Lord. Free up the children out of your bondage. Oh, wicked man, the judgment has come. You better heed to your calling, cause Babylon is a falling. Every man will be rewarded for his work. Lord, there's nothing in them system, cause for so long we've been victims. Now give us our rights to live on earth. We are your children. Let us go. Babylon must go down. Yup, the children out of down pressure, man. You must go down, Lord.
You are go down.
Free up the children out of your bondage. Oh, wicked man, the judgment has come.
You better listen.
There's so many hungry mouths to feed. Poor people are living in need. Good God Almighty, we're struggling hard just to survive and live a decent life, but it's not easy. I know this road is not a bed of roses. Give us a chance to live as we suppose, cause it's one God, one aim, one destiny. Every man was created equally. Free up the children out of depression, me. You must go down, Lord. Free up the children out of your bondage. Oh, wicked man, the judgment has come.
You better listen.
You better heed to your calling, cause Babylon is a falling. Every man will be rewarded for his work. Lord, there's nothing in them system, cause for so long we've been victims. Now give us our rights to live on earth. We don't intend to ever give up this fight. You better realize the Jah is on our side, Lord. Free up the children out of depression, man. You must go down, Lord. I wake up this morning, the sun is on a rise. Oh, what a wonderful feeling to have my empress by my side. She greets me with a tender kiss, with cheerful words from her lips. She said, surely blessings of Jah is upon us, and we be together as long as Him we trust. 'Cause every time we call Jah name, we know He'll make our dreams come true. 'Cause every time we call Jah name, there's nothing that we cannot do. It's every time we call Jah name, we know He'll make our dreams come true. 'Cause every time we call Jah name, there's nothing on earth that we can't do. From strength to strength we're growing, going about all things. Yes, obstacles may come sometimes, but we'll be strong in mind. Yes. 'Cause we know love works miracles, and it's working between us two. Oh. And every time we call Jah name, He always makes our dreams come true. Yes, every time we call Your name, there's nothing on earth that we can do. When we call on Jah name, when we call on His name with truth and light, please now beg you not to let me. You'd make down the road, Lord. Ooh, oh God, oh Lord, hey. Oh much I've been preaching them dead, they've got to soul. Oh much I've been teaching them dead, they've got to soul. Oh much I've been preaching them dead, they've got to soul. Who don't stop me? Please now beg you not to let me. You make down the road, Lord. Ooh, oh yeah, oh Lord, hey. Oh much I've been preaching them dead, they've got to soul. Oh much I've been teaching them dead, they've got to soul. Oh much I've been preaching them dead, they've got to soul. Oh much I've been teaching them dead, they've got to soul. Now the gun thing look like it don't fit take over, but such a damn thing comes in so much disaster. Mothers weeping and mourning, their children are victims of the system. How much have been virgin in dead? They've gone too soon. How much have been sister in dead? Gone too soon. How much have been virgin in dead? They've gone too soon. How much have been sister in dead? Gone too soon. Too much shooting and killing. Every day you hear a gun bar. Gunshots are raining in the streets. Lord God was mine. Even police officers becoming warmongers. And believers. So much of me virgin them dead, them gone too soon. Look how much of me sister them dead, gone too soon. Look how much of me virgin them dead, them gone too soon. Look how much of me sister them dead, them gone too soon. Trust in the Almighty by the power to conquer. Justice step upon them. Hey, give justice chance to Jah, oh Lord, I pray, oh God. Yeah. Jah, give justice strength to kill a sinful sound. Make it a long night road and carry its heavy load. Give justice strength to Jah to carry on. Oh my Lord. Oh, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Give justice out when He plays. How well for it is passing, how sound for years to come. Big son boys have it back and roll. So some boys are trying to live you out to the land, but the justice won't be so unwise. And so we promise to serve you with all His heart. While some boys playing so dirty, my God. Jah give justice strength to kill a sinful sound. Make it a long life's road and carry its heavy load. Jah give justice strength to Jah to carry on. Oh my Lord, yeah. Why can't the children unite? Beyond the bed of people, and I do running up anything. Okay. A long time that I call you, but today I want to hear. You still have the children living in fear. And a long time Rasta man I warn you, but you never seem to care. You're still robbing the poor man's share. Your life may seem easy, living off the poor man's wealth, rushing for vanity and never checking your health. Your judgment won't be pretty, on that day when the fire shall fall. In fact, it will be sticky, too late to be a cry for help. Mr. Down Pastor, Lord, you can't keep a poor man down. Why can't the children unite? Beyond the bed of evil people, and I do running up anything. Okay. A long time that I call you, but you never want to hear. You still have the children living in fear. And a long time Rasta man I warn you, but you never seem to care. You're still robbing the poor man's share. Your life may seem easy, living off the poor man's wealth, rushing for vanity and never checking your health. Your judgment won't be pretty, on that day when the fire shall fall. In fact, it will be sticky, too late to be a cry for help. Mr. Down Pastor, Lord, you can't keep a poor man down. Wicked and dreadful Down Pastor, Lord. Say we're not afraid of your frown. Over the years we've been working, slaving and turning in the system. Oh Lord, my father, my mother, and my brethren and sisters all gone down in the dungeon. Oh God, so many died working on the train line, turning from night to night. Why can't the children unite? Beyond the bed of evil people, and I do running up anything. Okay. A long time that I call you, but you never want to hear. You still have the children living in fear. And a long time Rasta man I warn you, but you never seem to care. You're still robbing the poor man's share. Your life may seem easy, living off the poor man's wealth, rushing for vanity and never checking your health. Your judgment won't be pretty, on that day when the fire shall fall. In fact, it will be sticky, too late to be a cry for help. Mr. Downprasser, Lord, you can't keep the poor man down. Wicked and dreadful Downprasser, boy. Say we're not afraid of your frown. Over the years we've been working, slaving and turning in the system. Oh Lord, my father, my mother, and my brethren and sisters all gone down in the dungeon. So many died working on the train line, turning from 9 to 9. People have been sleeping in the factories, and so many lost their mind. We keep Downprasser, Lord. You can't keep the poor man down. Wicked and dreadful Downprasser, Lord. Say we're not afraid of your frown. Oh no. Well, this is Luciano from the Gideon Chan. Today this the last time you feel like you're bad. This a lightning will lick you out of Moses the rat. Say no for them a time people the devil over God. They must say sick, they must say sad, they must say blasted man. She don't know that Kabbalah is an ancient God. And roots and reality me up and on my back. Oh man, oh gosh, Downprasser, Lord. You can't keep the poor man down. We keep them dreadful Downprasser, Lord. And we're not afraid of your frown. This is my life, my love story, love is so wonderful to me. Walking down the street of life with my empress hand in mine, doing things we wanna do, going places we've never been before. Oh yes, I never thought that I would find someone with love so pure and true. I didn't have to. With such love and devotion, true love and compassion, they're inseparable. I say I know that love is real. This is my life, my love story, my love. Love is so wonderful to me. Walking down the street of life with my empress hand in mine, doing things we wanna do, going places we've never been before. Oh yeah. I never thought that I would find someone with love so pure and true. With such love and devotion, true love and compassion, they're inseparable. I say I know that love is real. I say I loving my moves. Oh yes, and she surely inspired, striving to improve. Baby, I say this is
Justice.
my life, my love story, my love so wonderful to me. Walking down the street of life with my empress hand in mine. Love, doing things we wanna do, going places we've never been before. Oh yes, I never thought that I would find someone with love so pure and true. I didn't have to, with such love and devotion, true love and compassion, they're inseparable. Love. I say I know that love is real. I say I know the way I feel. Oh my God, she's my motivator. I appreciate love and my moves. Oh yes, and she surely inspired, striving to improve. Baby, I say I know that love is real. Oh yeah, I say I know the way I feel, but it beats my imagination to see such love and devotion, each in every situation. What a perfect combination. Love with a true intention, with a positive sense of direction, rising to a higher dimension, forever growing strong. I say I know that love is real. I'm sure that way I feel. Know that love is real. Know the way I feel. No, love extra, love forever growing on and on and on and on and on. Know that love is real. Know the way I feel. Oh my God.
You gotta work hard in life to achieve whatever you want. You have to get up and go for it. You must be strong in your mind, set your goals and your ordeals, and let nothing deter you from your mission and your ambition.
Yeah. Oh Lord. No one said life would be easy. Gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy. Gotta struggle to survive. Yes. No one said life would be easy. Gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy. No one said life would be easy. Gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy.
Justice.
You gotta struggle to survive. Yeah. With some faith, you are sure to achieve what you firmly believe. Then I know you can succeed, and God will fill your needs. No one said life would be easy. You gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy. You gotta struggle to survive. In desolate places, you will seek your bread. Never you think of robbing, do something instead. There is a way somewhere out there. Push on without fear. And remember now, God is always there for you. In everything you say or do. Yeah. No one said life would be easy. Gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy. Gotta struggle to survive. No one said life would be easy. Gotta work hard to stay alive. No one said life would be easy. You gotta struggle to survive it, and stay alive. God's supposed to be, God's eternity, making all things right. No one said life would be easy. You gotta work hard to stay alive.
Check this out. But in all things we put Jah first. Some little evil song boy reverse. What you just do then?
Gonna thank you for the blessings in my life, and I thank you for the justice and tonight. Yeah, yeah. And Jah, I wanna thank you for all you say or do. Yes, I thank you for the justice I'm so true, Lord. And I thank you for the dark place that you play. Justice who dance all every night and day, yeah, yeah. And Jah, I wanna thank you for all you say or do. Yes, I thank you for the justice I'm so true. I wanna thank you, Lord, from the depth of my heart. I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Jah, for justice on the place for me. Wanna thank you, Lord, from the depth of my heart. I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Jah, for justice on the place for me. And I thank you for my fans and family. I thank you for the roots reality, yeah, yeah. And Jah, I wanna thank you for all you say or do. Yes, I thank you for the justice I'm so true. I wanna thank you, Lord, from the depth of my heart. I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Jah, for justice on that place for me. I wanna thank you, Lord, from the depth of my heart. I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Jah, for justice on that place for me.
Justice.
Jah is a rock and a foundation,
standing strong.
We shall not be moved. 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 Just like Paul in Silas,
Elijah and Elisha,
like Moses and Aaron. the Father's mission.
We are preaching the word.
We are sending this message
All over the world.
We are spreading the Father's knowledge.
Justice.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved.
I and I shall not be destroyed, for Jah is our foundation.
Cause with righteousness employed, we will stand as a mightiful nation. Oh yeah.
There's a just reward
For those who trust in the Lord,
and surely we shall see
our joy and victory. Oh, we shall not be moved. 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 Oh, no. Just like Paul and Silas,
Elijah and Elisha.
like Moses and Aaron, we're on the Father's mission. Jah giveth His words, and we are here to publish.
Just like the cedars of Lebanon, the Jah will always nourish. Yeah.
And we will always prosper, cause we put our trust in Jah.
Like the Lion of Judah, we come to conquer. Yeah.
We shall not be moved. 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 We shall not be moved.
Could never be moved. No matter what they do.
We shall not be moved. 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 Should I slumber for
to sleep, yet a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest. And poverty will come down on me like a thief in the night. Ain't no time for waiting, no procrastinating. Time to rise and put your love into the test. Soon you're sure to see hard work will bring you success. Should I linger for a moment? No job, no time. Should I slumber for a moment? No job, no time. I'm a child of somebody.
Kalonji, boom, get the place of fire, eyes is on. Open the eyes, you better be wise. You know, get the place of fire, eyes is on. Yo, for the little you have this, you should show you. Oh, God, it's a brave man bold. Life is run more than gold. But does it gain to profit the world and lose your soul? Kalonji, tell them no brave man bold. Life is run more than gold. What does it gain to profit the world and lose your soul? One of the blessings is a Kalonji, him come with him. Burn Babylon, cause Mr. Babylon done with him. Nobody get a youth, birth right, them can't run with him. Yo, me here, Selassie, heart one, them get stunted. Take the condition of public people, them on live. No politicians, they got nothing to give. It's only guns and ammunition they bring. In a new village, we got to stand up strong and burn this fire big, yo. I make the music from the beat, them keep them active. Rub the face now when you put them in a the captive. I've got nothing to worry about. Got to live this life. Yo, me got it for him. Kalonji just set the place up for your eyes is on. Yo, better be wise. Open up your eyes. Set the place up for your eyes is on. Oh, better be wise.
Alright, we asked them for the high grade. That's what I'm smoking, and I'm not joking. Give me the high grade. So take the coke and them choking. To the what them promoting. High grade. That's what I'm smoking. That means I'm not joking. High grade. Them take the coke, yo. Then again send them for high grade. Cause me no afraid, and me them can't cage. Smoke it on front page, and at the back page. Yo, know some Rasta man a herb them praise. For weeks, for months, and even for days. Yes, and Congo, now you binky when no trimmer, when no shave. Yo, bun coke, and bun them razor blade. Cause at least half a blaze. Just give me the high grade. That's what I'm smoking, and I'm not joking. High grade. Some take the coke and them choking, them life provoking. High grade. Well, a bunch of me smoking, and them not joking. High grade. Them take the coke and them choking. Yo, me no say only Manuel like Selassie I J. Rastafari, they're white cash. The people sing the sound of mine. The people speak the words of mine. The people hear the shout of mine. The people pray the prayer of mine. That's a holy Manuel like Selassie I J. Rastafari, they're white cash. Anyway, I want to let something chop. The people sing the sound of mine. The people speak the words of mine. The people hear the shout of mine. The people pray the prayer of mine. The people sing the song of mine. The people praise the shout of mine. The people pray the prayer of mine. The people burn the fire of mine. This is Babylon you done. This is Manuel, I watch your judgment a come. Them can't stop the fire with the youth them a burn. Pass me the fire, make me burn down Saddam. Them no fish man walk, and when them a run. Enough of them a looking at me nearing at the sun. Enough of them a wonder if a judgment a come. This King Selassie now the fire have a burn. Make it burn, make it burn. That one you do. The people sing the sound of mine. people pray the prayer of mine. The people heal the God of mine. The people speak the words of mine.
Show me the massive, show me the crew and around for rock and pop off and stop curfew, yo. Show me the massive, show me the crew and I'm about to red, white and blue. Justice. Show me the massive, show me the crew and around for rock and pop off and stop curfew, yo. Show me the massive, show me the crew and I'm about to red, white and blue. Head back a bus up. Police in the jeep, me say them head back a bus up. Soldier on belly a creep, them head back a bus up. Information them a leak, head back bus up. CIA never see it when the head back bus up. Bubba touch the street and left them head back bus up. God it's unique, now them head back bus up. With freedom of speech, head back bus up. Youth want food feet, head back bus up. Watch how me do it, come me go so. Show me the massive, show me the crew and I'm for rock and pop off and stop curfew, yo. Show me the young, show me the crew and I sell out to red, white and blue. Bubbles happy, show me the massive, show me the crew and I'm for rock and pop off and stop curfew, yo.
Freedom train is coming, so get ready. Got anything not a healing boy. The freedom train is coming, so get ready. Got anything not a healing boy. So the southbound and the eastbound and the west and the north, Babylon's falling apart.
Rastafari.
Yes, it looks like we're not in chain, but we're not free. Babylon have us in misery again. Black youth, you're the target. Oh beauty, my sister, oh beauty. Humble is the lady. Humble, oh yeah. Back up on the wall. Yes, you know that you're a target. By the bait on the gun, you're killing some. Hey. The freedom train is coming, so get ready. Stand out, ding, ding, down, everyone. The freedom train is coming, so get ready. Eden is not a threat to me, and no Eden just not everything. Give no pardon for those who get upset with you. They can accept to me, they get to me, they never get the best of me. Eden is not a threat to me, and no Eden just ignore that with me. Give no pardon for those who get upset with me. Them can accept to me, they get to me, they never get the best of me. Cause when I try to feel no harm, I have my sword, my shield, my psalm, so I shelter from the storm. I'm a calm. When them a pick up on a one, I prepare to crush them one. Never seems to be alarm, so I perform. Eden, this is not no threat to me, and no Eden, just ignore that with me. Give no pardon for those who get upset with me. Them can accept to me, you get to me. The love of Jah protecting me. Eden is not no threat to me, and no Eden, just ignore that with me. Oh no pardon if you get upset with me. You can accept to me, you get to me. The love of Jah protecting me. See them coming in the distance, carrying war upon their tongues. See them coming in the distance, defeat them with the Naya big drums. Who shall I fear? Who shall I fear? Tell me who shall I fear? Eden is not no threat to me, and no Eden just ignore that with me. Oh no pardon if them a get upset with me. Them can accept to me, they get to me. The love of Jah protecting me. Eden is not no threat to me, oh no Eden just ignore that with me. Give no pardon. Run away.
Justice.